What's up guys, it's Zook. I'm here to help you with a quick guide on the mechanics of Leviathan Extreme. It is also recommended to bring a paladin as your off tank to handle a certain ad that will spawn in the fight. Leviathan is a 2.0 instance, so you'll be synced down to level 50 doing this minimum item level, so be mindful about your skills because they might have changed. A quick note here that we can say before the fight starts is that you can stand in the middle of the arena to dodge the dives very easily. I'll demonstrate that in the video. With good coordination and staying alert, you should get this boss down with no problem. This guide was made for anyone who's trying to get into minimum itemable content or just need a quick refresher. Make sure you hold your offensive cooldowns and defensive cooldowns on this initial pull here. Leviathan needs to be at 90% HP for it to transition into the actual fight phase. Once Leviathan is ready to leave, he'll become untargetable. Take this opportunity to move to the center of the arena so that you can better see where Leviathan will dive or slam the arena. After this initial slam, you want to have your off tank pick up the tail and your main tank position themselves away from the party to tank the head. There's a couple things that happen here, so let's review each one. Leviathan will cast a debuff called Briny Mirror on one of your tanks. When a healer heals this tank, they will get a debuff called Briny Veil. Briny Veil reduces the range of all of your healing spells. Eventually, at the maximum stacks, you will have to walk up to each of your targets if you want to heal them. The healing spells and abilities shown on screen right now will give you Briny Veil. The spells shown here will not give you any Briny Veil stacks. Regen effects don't count towards Briny Veil stacks. You will still get one stack of Briny Veil if you cast Medica 2, for example, but the Medica 2 regen will not give you any Briny Veil stacks. Here we can see at maximum stacks of 15 that I am unable to heal my tank who is point blank range in front of me. I will have to move up to heal them. Leviathan will also cast a shield upon himself which will reflect damage. This will split your DPS. All magical damage should be on the head, while physical damage should be on the tail. This is what happens when you attack the wrong target. For melee DPS, it really doesn't matter if they hit the head or tail, but usually, in my experience, we have the melees on the tail because they become easier to heal. This way, you don't accidentally heal the main tank, who can have Briny Mirror. With your melee stacked up on Leviathan's tail, they will be hit by Tail Whip, which is a conal ability in front of the tail. Healers will have to keep an eye on this. Continuing on where we left off, Leviathan will spawn adds periodically throughout the fight. These melee adds need to be faced away from the party or else they'll be cleaved. This ad showed on screen here is the reason why we brought a paladin. Paladins have a move called Shield Slam, which is a 6-second stun on the target. This is important because you can keep casting Shield Slam after the duration of the stun. If you Shield Slam the target after 6 seconds, they'll be stunned for 3 seconds. After the 3, they'll be stunned for 1. The caster ad, if left alive, will cast Dread Wash or Dread Storm, which is an AoE Fear and AoE Poop Puddle, which will fear anyone who stands inside of it. Also, this ad becomes unstunnable while it's casting Dread Storm or Dread Wash. You must stun it as soon as it's up, and you must kill it as soon as possible. Here I am moving towards the center of the room now because Leviathan is becoming untargetable. He's getting ready to dive. Being in the center of the room here makes it so that you can spin your camera to where Leviathan is diving and move accordingly. Standing in the center of the room here is key to minimize movement. You can also hear when Leviathan is about to dive. When you hear the splashing, make sure to spin your camera to see where he's going to dive and then move accordingly. Leviathan will then spawn the first set of spoons onto the field. These adds need to die as soon as possible because they are draining from our elemental converter to block tidal wave. Have your off tank and main tank stay at the spoons in front of the head and tail respectively to do damage to them, while the rest of the DPS focus the spoons on the other side of the field one at a time. Once you have dealt with all the spoons, Leviathan will leave the field and the elemental converter will be operational. Leviathan will do one final dive before casting tidal wave. Quickly after dodging this, you must operate the elemental converter or you will die to tidal wave. Please right click it, please. Please right click it, please. Please right click it. Shield and heal through this, and after, the railings will be broken off of the arena. With the railings broken off the arena, this makes it so that Leviathan can push you into the ocean or slam you off into the ocean. Please be careful where you're standing. These wave spoons are the last set of adds Leviathan will spawn in the fight. This is his last ditch effort to try to stop you. These wave spoons will tether to the center of the room and drain elemental conversion. When the ads make it to the center of the room, a paladin can run in and cast Circle of Scorn on these ads, and they will have aggro of all the ads. The paladin will also have to dodge a couple dives and hollow ground at the end of the duration to survive. These spoons only deal damage to whoever it's tethered to. And with that, you should be able to beat Leviathan Extreme. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. If you want to see more content, please like and subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do. Take care, bye.